Good morning. It's Friday. I'm without a producer. I had to get all this gear set up on my own. Hopefully the shot's okay. I've got the dog here. He's ready. Hi, Edie. I'm alone in my house, except for Gunner. So today's Friday. We're doing barefoot cardio conditioning. I hope my shot is framed up okay since I'm on my own. I didn't put my sign out. That's what's missing. So you just need enough room to step forward, side, and back from wherever you're starting. If you have a mat and a dog, that's an added bonus. He look how sweet because he wants this. So if you have a mat, you'll want to set it out and stand on that. The only other thing that you'll need today is if you have something shaped like this. This is a yoga block. If you don't have a yoga block, you can use, hi Eduardo, you can use just a hardback book or a larger dumbbell turned on its side. So that will work as well. And it's just for the last interval that we do, and we'll be in Warrior 3. It's just a little thing if you don't want to go all the way to the floor. I'm gonna get him, this is how I control the dog. I'm gonna get him out of here. So turn around this way. Turn around. All right, sit. Oh, isn't he cute? Sit. All right, go over here. Take your, thank you. Isn't he good at touch? I feel like Jeff Lane and his dog. All right, so I'm also gonna keep a couple of towels nearby. Hi, Guy. I'll keep a couple of towels. It's gonna get super sweaty. I'm also keeping water in a fancy wine glass hidden behind the piano leg as I do, so that the dog doesn't take a little slurp out of it, because he would. Guess he's thirsty after those little chew sticks. So if you have any injuries that you're working with, make sure to stick with the first or second level of all the intervals that I do. So we'll do a warm up, we'll go right into cardio intervals. I'll layer them. I'll teach them in layers 1, 2, 3, 4, sometimes 5. You do the layer that works for you. If you've seen a doctor for an injury, make sure you're cleared to do this kind of thing. If you're not watching this live, but later on my YouTube fitness channel, where my sign is not today because I was scrambling to set up the gear, you can find my YouTube fitness channel by clicking the link in my Instagram bio. I also keep all these classes on my IGTV. We're approaching like 200 classes, so pick from that on the days I'm not live. Thank you to everybody who's been able to throw a donation in my Venmo or my PayPal or my snail mail. I appreciate it. It's keeping this craziness going. And I don't know if you must have heard on the news that LA County is going back to masks. They're having a surge in cases. So we're still here in our living room. So having said all that, hey Alan. So you'll make sure that everything's cleared. I'm gonna set this prop over to my right with a towel, just add it in there because I know I'm gonna need it. Other than that, make sure that your space is clear, that you're not gonna step on anything. Then have a stand near the front edge of your space. Shoulders down and back, both arms come up, wiggle your toes. Forward fold, lace your fingers when you're over here. Then round your back up. At the top, round your back again, but press your palms towards me and then come up. Let's try it again. So you'll fold, round, round, come up. So fold, roll up, press the palms towards me, fold, up, press. Do it again. So fold, up, press. Do it again. Last time. Hold up the top, lean to your right, wiggle your knees. Center and over to your left and center, fold, either grab your elbows or let your hands fall to the floor. Try to straighten your left leg and bend your right knee, sitting into your left hip. Change sides, straighten your right leg and bend your left knee, sitting into your right hip. Bend both knees, let your head hang, tailbone lifts up, unroll. At the top, bring your left arm up and over to your right, bend your knees, forward fold, right arm to the left, and up, Let's reverse that over to your left. Fold, left arm to the right, and up. Let's take that slightly faster here. So it's over, around, up, other way, over, around. Now both arms come up, inhale, reach up, and fold. Tailbone lifts up, unroll just one time. This time on your fold, bend both knees far enough to get your hands to the floor. Then step your feet back for your first downward facing dog. Looks like an upside down V. Tailbone lifting up to where the wall meets the ceiling behind you. Heels to the floor. Palms pressing into the floor. Then lower your hips to any plank. So it's wrists under shoulders, maybe your knees find the floor. Either way, push down and find your down dog. 2 counts to lower to plank. For 2 down dog, 1, do it again, lower 1, 2, lift once more. At the top, hold your down dog and shift your weight over to your right hand and foot and bring your left leg up until you feel the stretch behind your right leg. You can stay right here or bend your left knee and open your left hip. If you took the bend and rotation, straighten back out to your 3-legged dog. From here, lower your hips and bring your left knee into your chest and step your left foot through. You might have an interesting way of getting here. You pick. Once you're here, bring your hands up to your left knee and lift your chest. Arms up so your back heel is off the floor. Shoulders down, hinge forward. Here it's 1, 2, lift up. Do it again. Hinge for 2 and up. Same thing. Hinge over. This time both hands on the inside of your left leg. Engage your core. Step your left foot back and find your down dog in the middle. Both heels lift up together and lower, lift up and lower. Once more, hold your down dog and shift your weight to your left hand and foot and bring your right leg up until you feel the stretch behind your left leg. You can stay right here or bend your right knee and open your right hip. If you took the bend in rotation, straighten back out to your 3-legged dog and then lower your hips and bring your right knee into your chest. Somehow or another, step your right foot through and lift your head up. Make your way up to your right leg, back heel is up. Once your chest is lifted, bring your arms up. Hold here for a moment, then hinge over and up. Bring your arms behind your front knee and up. Do it again. On the next pass, both hands come down on the inside of your right leg. Engage your core and step your right foot back. Find your downward facing dog. Pressing your heels to the floor. Then lower your hips to any plank. Wrists under shoulders. If your knees are still up, put them down. Release your feet and hips to your heels. Child's pose here. Pressing your chest through your shoulders. Then round your back up to find your modified plank where you can stay or bend your elbows a little bit or a little more or a lot. And press up. And hips to your heels. Child's pose. Make it flow. Round up and hold or bend. And child's pose. Do it again. Round up, hold or bend. Once again, I forgot to talk about the after party. Today, that'll be dumbbells and upper body work. And of course, a deep hip opening stretch. As always, twice more here. Round up. This time, come all the way to the floor. Hands stay at the side of your chest. Right leg lifts up, then left. So you can work here or press down and rotate on your leg lift. Lift and lower. Make sure you're breathing in and out. 4 more of any level. Last 2. Then press your chest up, hips to your heels, child's pose. Pressing your chest through your shoulders, then round your back up to find your modified plank. When you get here, tuck your toes, push down to find your down dog. Heels to the floor, bring your knees back down, release your feet and hips to your heels. That's your pattern. We'll make it flow. Breathing all the way through. Here we go. Round up. 1, 2. Down dog. Bring your knees to the floor. Child's pose. Do it again. Round up. For 2. Push down. Bring your knees to the floor. We'll go one more time. Round up. 1, 2. Push down. Lower your knees. This time, modified plank and hold. Wrists under shoulders. Tuck your toes. Try to lift your knees. Right hand to the middle. Rotate to your left to find a side plank. Feel free to put your right knee on the floor. Top arm reaches to me and up. Now lace underneath your bottom arm. Try that slightly faster. Towards me and up and under. Do it again. Towards me and up and hold your side plank. Come back to the center. Find any plank, knees down or up. Left hand to the middle. Rotate to a side plank. Wrist under your shoulder. Maybe your left knee finds the floor. Top arm towards me and up underneath. Same pattern, slightly faster towards me and up and under. Do it again. Towards me and up. Hold your side plank. And come back to the center. Find any plank and lift your tailbone up. Down dog. Walk your feet up towards your hands. To a forward fold. Let your head hang. Bring your tailbone up and unroll in 4, 3, 2. Squats here. You should be nice and warm. See if your heart rate is elevated a little. If you're wearing a gadget, you can check that here. You have to adjust your outfit, do that. Grab a sip of whatever you brought to drink. 2 more squats. Then we'll start the first interval. Both arms come up. Inhale, reach up. Bend both knees, hands to the floor. Step back to any plank. Knees down or up. So if the knees are down, you'll practice bringing them up. Like that. Once they're up, you can bring them into the chest one at a time. Maybe faster. Maybe double it up. In, in. So lots of different options. I like the medium. Like to intersperse some quickness. And then, so you can alternate your levels. As long as you're breathing in and out. Let's do 4, 3, 2. Hold your plank. Tailbone lifts up. Down dog. Walk your feet up towards your hands. From your forward fold, lift your tailbone up. Slowly unroll. Let your head be the last to come up. Squats here. My head hurts today. Push down to come out of your squat. As you do that, you'll feel the backside contract. 2 more. Let's do that again. Both arms up. Bend both knees. Hands to the floor. Find any kind of plank. Hold or bring your knees in. Remember, if your knees are on the floor, you practice bringing them up. You choose your level. In, in. Maybe double it up. I'm going 4, medium. And then quickly 4, 3, 2. I'm going medium. Wrists under shoulders. 4, 3, 2. Hold any plank. Tailbone lifts up. Down dog. Walk your feet up towards your hands. From your forward fold, tailbone lifts. Unroll. palms together and squat. So we'll do that, the plank mountain climber one more time through. Shoulders down and back, pushing down. You come up, you are not gonna lock your knees. Shoulders down away from your ears. 2 more to recover. Then our last set, both arms come up. Inhale, reach up. Bend both knees. Hands to the floor. Step back to any plank. Once you're there, choose your battle. If your knees are down, you practice bringing them up. Once they're up, you can bring the knees into the chest. You can do it slowly or quickly, as long as you're breathing in and out. Being aware of your wrists, staying underneath your shoulders. I'm gonna do 4 slower, and then quickly. Do it again. In, final 4, 4, 3, hold any plank. Woo! Tailbone lifts up, down dog. Walk your feet up towards your hands. Forward fold, tailbone lifts, unroll. Squats here. I wasn't really breathing all that much. Shoulders down and back. If you need a sip of your beverage, take that now. In fact, I may join you, but I'm gonna try not to stop squatting. Up. I'm gonna set this down. All right. Keeping your feet underneath your hips, both arms come up, hold your arms up, then squats here. So as you squat, you'll try to keep your arms lined up with your ears without letting your shoulders climb up towards your ears. Ready? Half time, slow motion, fold, reach up, come up, squat twice. Let's do it again. Fold halfway over, arms lift, come up, squat twice. We'll go slightly faster from here. Fold, up, just 1 squat. Do it again. Fold, up, squat. Do it again. Fold up, and squat. So possibly you lift your heels in the fold right here. Fold, lift, and squat. Heel lift on the fold. Now if you're lifting your heels, maybe you press through and get a little air off the floor. What? Maybe fold up and squat. Do it again. Fold up. Same thing. You can alternate. You don't have to do a heel lift and a jump every time. Do it again. Up. You choose. Couple more. Last one. Hold your squat. Hold. Make a fist. Extend. Make a fist. Extend. Can you wiggle your toes? 4 to go. Make a fist. Extend. Breathing in and out. Hold your hands in a fist. Push down. Come up. Left arm comes down. And then your right. Do it again. This is your arm pattern. Step out left and right. Remember this? Now from here, you can sink your hips. Sink, push down, sink, do it again, sink. 2 more. Now maybe you release and look up. Same thing. Let's do 4 more just like that. So 4 and 3. Feet parallel, squat, touch your knees. Knuckles up. Breathing in and out. Make sure you can talk as you move. You should feel breathy enough that you don't feel like talking. Check it out. Step out left, sink, release. Sink, press. 2 more. Feet parallel, squat, touch your knees. 4, knuckles up. 2 more. Step out left, sink and release. Parallel squat, touch your knees. Knuckles up, push down through your feet. One more set. Step out left, sink, release if you're ready. 2 more. Parallel squat, touch your knees. 4, knuckles up. 2 more. At the top, you'll hold here, feet wide, toes to the corners. Sink your hips, shoulders down. Try to lift your heels, extend through your fingertips. Bring your arms down and back behind you. Reach your fingertips to where the wall meets the floor. Make a fist right here. Extend, make a fist. Extend, breathe in and out. 2 more. Hold your hands in a fist, lower your heels, palms together, push down to come up, toes towards me. Wide squats here. Push down to come up. Use the floor to press against. You stay in your squats. I'm going to check our tempo. So squat, press, squat, press, squat, press, squat. I thought it was slow. What? 2 more. Left leg, slow motion, diagonally back. So 1, 2, push down, other way. 1, 2, single counts here. So you'll sink, press, sink, do it again. Maybe your back arm reaches behind you, so it's actually the arm that corresponds to the leg that stays front. 4 more like that. So 4, push down to come up, last 2, and then feet parallel, wide squat. Reach down, pull up, reach. Do it again. Left leg diagonally back here for 4 and 3. Feet wide, toes towards me, parallel, wide squat. Reach down, pull up. Do it again. Left leg diagonally back, 4 and 3. Breathe in and out. Feet wide, parallel squat towards me. 4, push down. 3, 2 more. And hold at the top. Feet under your hips, hips under your shoulders. Try to lift your heels up. Extend through your fingertips. And try to find your squat with your heels up. Lower your heels, wiggle your toes. Palms together. Push down to come up, squats here. As you squat, cross your forearms. Hey, where's Steve? He is noticeably absent. Whew, sweaty, going down, dripping off my nose. 2 more right here, then left leg steps back. 1 time, then your right. Step together. As you step, you have an option to sink your hips with your toes slightly turned out. Your knees go in the same direction as your toes, but staying over your ankles. Use your floor to push against. Maybe you pull back like a bow and arrow. Use the floor to push against, then cross. So sink, cross, sink, cross, sink. Now maybe you touch your knees, pull, knees, pull. Maybe if you're touching your knees, you sink your hips and reach towards the floor. You don't have to touch the floor. In fact, it's your tailbone dropping first before you try to touch the floor. Right, guy? 4 more of any level. 4, touch, maybe not, maybe here. 1 more, and hold your chair pose squat. Feet under your hips, hips under your shoulders, breathing in and out. Palms together, push down to come up. Wiggle your knees, squats here. Yes, guy, always up, not down. Because gravity is gonna bring you down anyway. So when you reach up, you're actually working from the middle and out. That'll keep all of this working. All right, now's the perfect time to grab a sip of whatever you brought to the party. I mean the workout, whatever you want to call it. I don't know if you guys can see your screens with the chat, but one of the things that amuses me most, other than when you guys chime in, is when someone that I know, or even someone that I don't know, wanders through. It's like they log on for a second, and I picture them looking at what we're doing and thinking, yeah, no thanks, and they just move on. Today, a guy from my high school passed through. All right, step out left, but keep your toes towards me and right. Step together. This is your pattern, easy enough. You'll sink down to a squat, right there, sink, push down, now reach, pull. Yep, this is the wide squat we did in the middle, but now it travels to the side and center. 4 more, just like this. So use your floor to push against, and then parallel squat, palms together. That's the first part. I believe I did these earlier in the week. Left leg steps towards me 1 time. Step. Right leg. This is your pattern. Your back foot, your heel pops up off the floor. Maybe sink your hips. Sink. So you have to push down to come up. So you use the floor, arms down and up. They come straight down, straight up. Do it again. Sink. Up. 2 more. Parallel squat. So we'll put those 2 moves together. The side wide squat, reach, pull with what we just did. We'll start in 4s, 2s, then we'll split it, singles. Left leg steps out. 4 of these, push down to come up, and then towards me, left leg, arms are straight down, straight up. 2 more. Now start again left. This time twice. This is your second. Towards me. We'll do it again in 2s. Step out left. Then right. Towards me. And now we'll split it in singles. So 1 wide left. Step towards me left. Now do it all on the right. Step out towards me. Again on your left. Sink towards me. On your right. Towards me. Last time through. Towards me. On your right. Sink up. Now parallel squat. Keep that in your head. Make sure you have room behind you. If you have to, take a little step forward. See if you can talk. Check your gadget if you're wearing one. Left leg steps back 4 times. 4, 3, 1 more. Right leg for 4. As you step, you have an option to bend your back knee. Keep your front leg straight. Try it on your left. Step together. 2 more. Push off of the floor. On your right. Now option with the arms. So swing forward and back. Try it on your left for 2. 1 more. 2 on the right. Again, 2 on the left. And then 2 on your right. We'll put it in singles, 1 each way. So steps. Push down to come up. Option to sink a little further and take the back arm up and the front fingertips reach for the floor. 4 more to go. 4. Press down to come up. 2. Parallel squat. Easy enough. So when we put it together in a combo, those will all be singles. So we'll put the first combination, the side wide, and the step towards me, and the single step back lunges together. Sure, why wouldn't we? Are you ready? Left leg, step out once. Towards me, lunge. Right side, step out. Towards me. Let's do it again on your left. Towards me. On your right. Here come the step back lunges on your left. Again. That's your move. 4 more. And So we'll do it again, but we'll break it down further. So instead of doing 4 side wide and step towards me, you'll do it twice, then 4 step back lunges. Sure, left side, step out wide, towards me, on your right, towards me, step back on your left for 4 of these. 3, can we do it again? Sure, step out left, wide squat, towards me, to your right, towards me, step back left, right here, step back, together. Do it again. Let's start from the top, step out wide left, towards me, step out right, towards me, step back left for 4, 3, 2, parallel squats right here. See if you can talk. Check your heart rate with your gadget if you have one. I'm grabbing a towel. I am already super sweaty. Woo. Maybe I need 3 towels instead of 2. All right. Keep that combo in your head. We'll learn another one. We'll link them together. Some of you know this. Step out left once, then right. Easy enough. But this time, toes to the corners and sink your hips. Without leaning forward, keep your chest up. So you still push down to come up. Sink, press, sink. 2 more. Then you'll add your arms. Cross them here. Goalpost, and cross. Goalpost, and cross. Easy enough. Let's do 4 more just like that. So 4, 3, 2, center, squats here. Keep that part in your head. Last time, hold up, elbows lift, up, cross, elbows, cross. Heel lift maybe. If you're working your heel lift, you have an option to press up off the floor, squats here. All right, so we'll put those 2 moves together. 2 of each. Stepping out with goalpost arms. Elbow with a heel lift or jump. Let's try it. Step out left, right here. To the right. Elbows lift. Heels up or jump. Try it again. Step out left. So sink and cross. Elbows lift. Heel lift or jump. Let's do it again. Step out left. Goalpost. Cross. Heel, elbows up. Heel lift or jump. Last time through before we move on. Again, elbows, heel lift, palms together. Keep that in your head. Take a little step back if you need the room in front. This is one I've done before. We're gonna link it on with what we just did. So sink, push down. All right, left leg steps forward once. Then right. We did this part already, so you know this one. Goalpost arms. Heel lifts in the back. You sink your hips. Now make that a double lunge on your left. So sink, just straighten, sink back together on your right. Sink, straighten, sink again. So when you straighten, can your arms come down? Do it again. Sink, straighten. When you come back together, maybe your arms go back up to the ceiling. So sink, straighten, sink, reach up. So you can work here, or when you straighten your legs, you can hinge at the hip. It does challenge your balance because you change your focal point. Now if you're working the hinge at the hip, option to leg lift behind you. Lift, sink, and up. Lunge, lean. 2 more, one's each side. Once more. Parallel squat, palms together. All right, you have the 2 new pieces. We'll put those 2 pieces together. Oh, will we? You guys keep squatting. I'm gonna check that Feels like the tempo slowed down again. I'm using a playlist that doesn't have, it's so funny that it felt slow. Whew, because it was the right tempo, but this feels better. Shoulders down and back. So the two combos are step out with goalpost arms, then elbow lift, heel lift, or jump. Then the part we just did, which is what? Goalposts with a hinge, maybe a lead lift. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Step out left. So sink and cross. Elbows lift, heels up or not. Do that part again. So sink, cross, elbows lift. Maybe you jump. Now step forward and straighten or hinge. Reach up. Maybe you leg lift here as you lean. One more each side. So sink, lift. Do it again. Sink, lift, parallel squat. All right. Can we break it down further? 2 of each. What? Step out left, goalpost, sink. Again. Elbows up, heel lift or jump. And then left leg towards me, goalpost arms. Lean or lift, or both. Do it again, goalpost arms. Out, up, elbows lift. And towards me, goalpost arms, lunge here. Maybe lean, maybe lift. Parallel squats here. Okay, now for a bit of crazy, how about if we put our two combos together? Do you remember the first one? Side wide squat, lunge towards me, each side. Then what? Then the step back single lateral lunge. Then the part we just did. Let's rehearse once. Here we go. Left leg, side wide squat. Towards me, other side. Towards me. Now step back on your left, single lateral. Your lateral to the back. 2 more. Now step out, goalpost arms here. Out, together. Elbow lift. Towards me, loud goalpost arms, lean, maybe lift. 1 more. Parallel squats. All right, that was your rehearsal. Let's see if we can do it. How about twice in a row? Sure. Here it is. Step out left, wide, towards me, down, up. Other way. And then step back, left, single lateral to the back. 2 more. Goalpost arms left. And now elbows lift, heel lift or jump. Goalpost, step forward on your left. Lean or lift or both. Let's do that again. Side wide, towards me. Other way. Step back on your left. Again. Front leg, stay straight. Step out left, goalpost arms. Out, cross, elbow lift. Maybe you jump. What is it? Step forward left. Lean, maybe lift. Again. Hop or pedal. Pedal or hop. Pedal or hop. Here it is. Pedal, step or hop, jump. Arms finish up. Left arm comes down. Right. Do it again. Maybe you lean, but your hips stay square underneath you. So you lean from the middle, from the side of your core. 4 to go. 4, 3. Wide parallel squats. See if you can talk. Check your gadget if you're wearing one. I didn't think I would enjoy a gadget so much, but I really do. It's super helpful for days, like if I'm dehydrated a little bit, I will notice that my heart rate is higher, or lower, but I feel like it's higher. If I've gotten a lot of sleep, and I'm super hydrated and everything's good, I will feel like my heart rate's lower, but then this will tell me that it's really high. Hop or pedal here. Hop or pedal, step or jump. 2 more. Arms finish up. Left arm reaches. Reach up. 2 more. And then hop or pedal right here. 4, 3, 2. Arms finish up. Left arm over. Can you wiggle your toes? Try it. 2 more. Last time, hop or pedal. 4, 3, 2. Arms finish up. Left arm. Reach. Other way. 2 more. And feet underneath your hips. Parallel squats. Grab a sip of whatever you brought to drink. Our big finale interval is about to start. I'm gonna towel off before we start that mess. So if you're using a prop, it's off to your right. Whew. Glad to see, at least by the screen, tells me you're all still with me. Whether or not you continue to move, I don't know. I'll just assume that you have. All right, feet wide, toes to corners, sink your hips, push down to come up. All right, cross your forearms. Most of you know the drill. Arms go out to a V, right there. Now cross up over your head, right there, and out to a V. That's your pattern. Slightly faster here. So cross, open, cross. Oh, I sped it up. You all keep doing this. I'll put it down to a regular tempo because that seems a little crazy for what we're doing. How's that? There it is. Up, out. Maybe I didn't cue this. Heel lift. If you're lifting your heels, maybe jump. And then left arm goes right. Center. Other way. Do you tell them sleepy? You can work here, or you can lean and lift like we did in the last part of our combo. 4 more. So 4, 3, 2, center, jump or not. Flat feet, heel lift, or jump, up. Left arm swings right here. 4, 3, 2, center, jump or not, flat, heel lift, or jump. Here we go, warrior 3 to your right. So you can put your hands on your prop, right here, or, whoops, I'm wobbly, or you bring your arms along the side of your body. Either way, flex your foot that's up and make a fist if your hands are up. Fist, extend. If your hands are on the floor, or your prop, stay there. Hold your hands in a fist if they're up. If your hands are up, right fingertips to the floor or the prop. Open your left hip and shoulder towards me. Extend your left arm up. Now flex and bend your left leg. It's the leg that's up. And extend. Maybe both knees bend. Singles if you're ready. So bend, extend, bend, extend, bend, extend, and hold your extension. Close your front hip and shoulder, fingertips to the floor, left toes near your right heel. Bend both knees, your left heel stays up. Extend, now that's your move. Option to bring your front knee into your chest. For 2, extend anywhere behind you, bend down. For 2, singles if you're ready, so bend, extend, bend, extend. 1 more, hold your last position. If this leg behind you can be low, level, or high. Either way, step back and find any plank. All right, so I need my towel. Wrists under shoulders. If your knees are down, you'll practice coming up like you did in the beginning. If you're already up, you can crouch to plank, crouch to plank. In the crouch, feel free to go to the back corner and front corner.
Well, it's really the back corner on the other side, not the front corner. Once more, hold your plank. If your knees are up, you have an option to step out wide. Out, out, and in, maybe faster. Out, in, maybe a jumping jack for 4, 3, hold any plank. Tailbone lift up, walk your feet up, unroll. If you're using a prop, grab it, set it to your left with your towel. I'm gonna use my towel for a second. What? Pouring sweat. Hop or paddle. Just 4 more for 4, 3, feet parallel, squat, and see if you can talk. This is the part where it's really easy for some reason to hold your breath when you're doing that plank stuff. Try not to. Feet wide, toes to the corners, sink your hips, sink, push down, come up. Let's build it. Cross your forearms. Now the arms go out to the side to a V, sink, cross, do it again. So sink, feel the press against the floor. Sink, up, slightly faster here. So cross, open, maybe your heels lift, up. If the heels are lifting, maybe push down to get a little air. 2 more, then right arm swings left here, center. So this is your move. You can work right here, or you can lean over, get a little leg lift. 1 more, center, jump or not. So feet flat, maybe a heel lift, or jump. Right arm swings left here. You can stay up, or you can lean. Center, jump or not. Flat, heel lift. Here it is. Warrior 3 to your left. So either hands to the block or the floor, or arms along the side of your body. Either way, flex your right foot. If your arms are up, make a fist. Extend. Make a fist. Make sure you're breathing no matter where you are. Hold your hands in a fist. If your arms are up, bring your left fingertips to the floor or the block. Then open your right hip and shoulder towards me. Extend your right arm up. Flex your top foot. Bend your top leg. For 2, extend. Now try to bend both knees. 1, 2, extend. Single count. Bend, extend. You find the extension by pressing down into the floor. Twice more. And then hold your top position. Close your front hip and shoulder, fingertips to the floor. Right toes behind your left ankle. Bend both knees. 1, 2. I'm grabbing the towel. Do it again. 1, 2. Maybe your front knee comes in for 2 and extends anywhere behind you. Maybe it's up higher. Singles if you're ready. Bend, extend. Again. Hold your last position wherever it is. It can be low, level, or high. Step back and find any plank. So your knees can be on the floor as long as your wrists are under your shoulders. If your knees are up, you'll crouch back here to plank. If you're working to crouch, go to the back corner, then the other side. Crouch as you rotate like a corkscrew. 2 more. Hold any plank. Maybe step out and in. If your knees are down, try to bring them up. Maybe faster stepping, maybe a jumping jack. For 4. Hold any plank. Tailbone lifts up. Walk your feet up towards your hands. Unroll. In 4, 3, hop or paddle. Let your heart rate settle into an even pace. Plant your feet and squat. Oh, hey, Edie. That seemed like a lot. Let me towel off. It's long for sure. All right. Both arms come up. Hands on your legs, tuck your hips, roll up, recovery squat. Bring your heart rate down, slowly, little baby squats. Both arms up, inhale, reach. Hands on your legs, small squat, tuck it around. 4 more tiny squats, they're little. Shoulders down and back, belly button pulls in. Both arms come up. Small squat. Tuck your hips. Round up. Stay on your feet. Grab a sip of whatever you're drinking. We'll move to the floor for core. Whew, I went long. And that was a lot for your brain and your body. Okay. You find the least sweaty towel. Definitely summer. All right, this is a lovely specimen of a towel, isn't it? Hey, it works, except for that one little spot. All right, I'll turn sideways like I always do. You decide, I'll alternate sides, but I will always refer to your front arm as the one that's closest to your screen if you're sideways. So sit up tall, right on top of your butt bone. What I mean by that is if your hips are tucked and you try to rock side to side, you'll roll on your glutes. If you come up and you try to rock, you'll hit the bones. Yep. Arms out, front, shoulders down and back, feet flat. Now half curl down. 1, 2, come back up. Do it again. So you want to squeeze underneath your armpits as you curl down. So curl. Do it again. Curl down. For 2. Now maybe take your front arm and reach behind you. Do it with the back arm. I always slide back on that part. Now from your reach, you have an option to keep your reach and bring it up by making a circle. That just adds a little resistance to your core. Reach back, maybe circle or not. You can even keep your arms in front if that's enough for you. There's no pressure, no prizes, no report cards. 1 more each side. Curl back and up. Do it again. Curl. Reach. Palms together. Curl and hold. Squeeze underneath your armpits. Now try to rotate towards me and center away. As you rotate, maybe the leg that you rotate over lifts up. Try double pulse here. 1, 2, 1, 2. Shoulders down. It's easy to let them climb up. So be aware. Keep holding that fictitious marble in your armpit. 1 more. Forward fold. Legs can stay bent or straighten out. Either way, you'll round your back and release your low back. Actively separating your shoulder blades. Chin to your chest. Inhale. On your exhale, let both feet bring your eyes up, and then your shoulders, and then your body. At the top, you'll tuck your hips and use your fingertips if you need them to roll down. I'm going to scooch up before I do this. Curl down. When you're all the way down, bring your knees into your chest. Then rock your knees side to side. Ooh. If you'd like, you can extend the top leg in the rotation. I feel a chiropractic appointment coming on. And then come to the center. Hands to the side of your hips. Press your shoulder blades down. That's going to require some opening of the chest. Untuck your hips. Belly button level to your pelvic bone. 90 degrees to the hip and the knee. Calves are parallel to the floor. Back leg extends out if you're ready. Out. That'll increase your resistance. Change sides. Incoming leg stops at 90 degrees. Do it again. In 4, 3, 2. Press your shoulder blades down. Now try it in 2 counts right here. So 1, 2, 1, 2. Now let's try it in single counts for 3. So 3, 2. Hold and pulse. Do it again. 3, 2. Hold and pulse. Now on your pulse, you have an option to leg lift. It's small. It's from the hip. Hold, maybe lift and lower. So 3, 2, hold, lift and lower in 3, 2, hold right here, both legs to chair, 90 degrees at the hip and the knee, arms out to the side, palms up, legs rotate towards me. For 2, center, away from me, 1, 2, center. So as you rotate, you'll exhale and inhale to the center. Exhale. For 2, inhale. As you rotate, press your opposite shoulder blade into the floor. Front shoulder blade presses down. Again, each way. Back shoulder blade, center, front shoulder blade, and center. Hold right here. Fingertips behind your ears. Extend your legs up, cross your ankles, bend your knees out to the corners, squeeze underneath your armpits. Bring your shoulders a little bit off the floor, crunch your hips and shoulders closer together, then away from each other. So closer together, and out. Do it again. Closer together, and out. Do it again. Same thing, crunch in. 1, 2, extend. Inhale, exhale on the way out. Twice more. Inhale, exhale. This time hold your crunch. Little pulses in together. Hips and shoulders closer together. For 4, 3, 2, and release. Knees to the chest. Your knees will rock side to side. And hold in the middle. Feet on the floor as close to your hips as you can get them. You can either grab the sides of your mat or your towel and tuck your hips. Push your feet down to lift up. You'll feel this in your glutes and your hamstrings, but you're lengthening your quads. You can either pull out on your towel or you can lace your fingers underneath your booty and scoot your shoulder blades closer together. Breathe all the way in and all the way out. And then if your fingers are laced, unlace them now and lower your hips. And bring your knees into your chest. Cross one leg over the other. Either grab your knees or a little further down and pull your knees into your chest. Breathing all the way through this. You'll feel it behind your top leg and into your glutes. And then slowly release, change sides. Other leg on top. Grab your knees or further down and pull your knees into your chest. Breathing all the way in and all the way out. And release. Feet on the floor. Front knee comes into the chest. Extend your leg up until you feel the stretch behind it. Back leg can stay where it is or it can walk out. Shoulders pressing into the floor. Flex and bend the knee to the chest. Send the heel up. Do it again. Flex. Bend. Drive it up. One more. Flex. Bend this time. Hold your leg up. Doesn't have to be straight. You just want to feel the stretch behind. Front arm anywhere on the inside of the front leg. Push the leg towards me. Just enough to feel the stretch on the inside of your leg. Press your back hip into the floor. Flex both feet, pushing your heels out to the wall. Breathing all the way in and all the way out. Bend your front knee to the center. Front arm reaches towards me. Back arm across your bent knee and take your knee away from the screen. Breathing all the way in and out through this full spine rotation. Come back to the center. Let's change sides. Front foot on the floor. Back leg extends up until you feel the stretch behind. Shoulders down and back. You can walk your front leg out a little further if you need. Flex your back foot and bend the knee to the chest. For 2, send the heel up. Do it again. Flex. Bend. Drive it up. Do it again. Flex. Bend this time. Hold your leg up. Back arm anywhere on the inside of your back leg and press your leg out to the side only as far as you need to feel the stretch on the inside. Press your shoulders down to the floor. Try to flex both feet, pushing your heels out to the walls, breathing through this stretch. Then bend your back knee to the center and back arm reaches out to the side, front arm across your back knee. Take your knee towards me as you reach out with your back fingertips, breathing all the way in and all the way out. And then come back to the center, both feet on the floor, final stretch. Flip over onto your stomach, arms and legs all the way out. Front arm reaches back. Try to grab where your shoelaces would be. Heel to the hip, hip to the floor. You can bend your back elbow and make a fist with your hand to rest your forehead on. Try to keep your knee going straight out from your hip. And release. Change sides. Back arm reaches around. Grab where your shoelaces would be. Heel to the hip. Get to the floor. Maybe you bend your front elbow and make a fist to rest your head. Heel to the hip. Knee going straight out from your hip. Keep your hand there. Then as an option, take your front arm back around. Moving up to knee dog here. You can grab both feet in your hand. If you're not quite here, you'll work on this and grab your heels or your pants. Once you're here, push your feet into your hands and try to lift your knees. And maybe lift your chest. Opening your shoulder. You're so welcome, Edie. And release. Carefully set your hands next to your chest. Press your chest up and hips to your heels. Child pose. Pressing your chest through your shoulders. Then round your back up to a tabletop. Tuck your toes and round your back, chin to your chest. Push down into the floor to lift your tailbone up and walk your feet up towards your hands. In a forward fold, you can lift your tailbone up and unroll one bone at a time. At the top, shoulders down and back. This class is done. In 5 minutes, after party, towel and dumbbells. Tomorrow morning, I'm actually going on a plane. For the first 2 days, I won't be anywhere I can teach. It's possible later in the week, but it's just gonna be if I find that there's a space I can do it, and it's gonna be really, on the fly. So stay tuned, I'll post it, I'll tag everybody I can think of that does it live to keep you posted. But so I'll see a couple of you in 5 minutes. Otherwise, you have lots of classes to choose from, and if I don't see you next week, I'll see you the week after.